Hey Huns, hey, it is Big Mama. Sorry I've been kind of hit and miss this week. I said I was going to get better and about posting. It is what it is. You get what you get when you get Big Mama. Yeah. Oh, and to Teresa and Ricky. They sent me the sweetest. You're crazy showing. You might want to tuck that back in. I've got a Rooster t-shirt that has that. And it's starting to peel and wear thin. So I love it. I love it. I'm putting it in my kitchen. A, where I spend the majority of my time. And B, where these people can get the warning. Alright, so we're going to do a what's for dinner video. Oh, my ear. Thank y'all to everyone that has said that they like that part. And it's easy. Well, today I actually kind of sort of cleaned my house. I know, a gasp, okay? Uh-oh. I did not mop. I need to do that, but it ain't happening today. My catheter nurse came and changed my catheter. Was not the same little girl that I'm used to, and she's used to me, and she knows what's going on and how to do it. This little girl, she thought she was doing it right, and I thought she was doing it right because it didn't hurt right when she did it. But after I got up and started walking around and started bending over and started doing things like that hurts. It ain't where it's supposed to need to be, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if she pushed it too far or what. I know, TMI. But y'all, I mean, it hurts. And so I got a syringe, and I was thinking maybe she had put too much saline in the balloon. So sure enough, I got a good 5 mils out, and I know it's not supposed to be over 10, but even more was coming out. So I'm like, wait a minute, no, something's wrong. So I got 10 mils out, and then I was trying to add plus that 5, and then I was trying to see how much more, and in the process the little tube popped out. So we're gonna see how I do. I'm gonna see if I can actually tell when I need to go on my own, because here lately I've been able to kind of get that feeling, and I'll try to go and don't nothing come out. So I wonder if I get that feeling, and now without the catheter in, could I go? They told me I wouldn't be able to, but we're gonna rock and roll and see what goes. Anywho, and if it gets bad, I can either attempt to try to put one in myself, and or we'll be making that mighty trip to the ER. Who knows? Tonight for supper, we are doing sausage, potatoes, peppers, and onions. One of my favorites, and I think Fatman's. Fatman, isn't this one of your favorite meals? Yeah. And we're doing Kaneka sausage. Remember, I used it for Kaneka dogs. We did like a hot dog, but we used the Kaneka sausage. We're going to use that to make the sausage, potatoes, peppers, and onions. So let me go get all my crap together, and I'll be back. Hey Huns, good morning. It is Thursday. I know it's been a hot minute and lick since I was going to do a cook with me last night. My teeth are riding up, and I don't know why. I was going to do a cook with me. I was going to do sausage, peppers, potatoes, and onions. And then I had a little incident. My catheter nurse came yesterday and changed out my catheter tubing and everything. It has to be done once a month. I change my bag every 2 weeks. I can do that. The actual Foley that goes in, they have to change it once a month. And it had been over the month. Due to us having COVID, they couldn't come when they were supposed to, so they finally came out yesterday. Praise the Lord, because it was starting to hood. If this is TMI, just fast forward a little bit. It got hurting and hurting and hurting worse. Once she put the new one in, it wasn't right, y'all, it wasn't right. And she's like, oh, it's just because it's been a while and it needs to settle down and da-da-da. Fine. Honey, by the time FATMAN got home, this was like, I don't know, 11 o'clock in the morning that she changed it. By the time FATMAN got home, honey, it was killing me. I mean, it had gotten worse and worse and worse as the day wore on. So I got to thinking, one other time they've done that before, it was because it had too much fluid in the balloon where they balloon it up. They inject saline in it to balloon it and make it where it won't fall out. That's a good thing to do, right? So I drained off some of the saline. Still didn't help. Drained off a little bit more because the tubing, my cath thing, said 30 milliliters. They only ever put 10 in. Don't do no 30, girl. Well, that's what she had done. So I drained off some of it. Well, the next thing I know, the thing come flying out. So I called to see if they could come back out. They could not, due to our zip code and the hoodlums and heathens living on the other side of this zip code area. They can't come out to this zip code past dark. The lady was already in Auburn. It was 5:30 and she could not, because it was going to be dark. Auburn's about an hour and a half away. So it was going to be dark by the time she got here. And she's like, baby, I hate to tell you this, just load up and go to the ER. And FATMAN reminded me the last time we had gone. I'm going to turn y'all this way. I told Carol Beth I would make us some breakfast this morning. Usually she does her own breakfast, but we're both tired. We're going to take it easy today. Yeah. She was worried about her mama. Anywho, I took all my supplies that I needed with us because FATMAN reminded me. Don't you know one reason why it took so long last time we had to go to the ER for it? They were looking for the right size catheter. So I just loaded up all my supplies, everything I was going to need. And they had told me, the home health agency told me, don't let too much time go by because it will close up like that. I'm like, okay. And we get there and there were already a truckload of people up in there. And then they do me, and I think surely to goodness we'll get called before I need to worry, you know, about my time. No, buddy. We got there at 6:30. 10 o'clock rolled around, still nothing. I'm like, wait a minute now. 5:30, yeah, 5:30. 5:30 we got there. And so, no. Was it 5:30 or 6:30? Anyway, it was 10 o'clock. And the little girl, the triage nurse, called me. And I thought, yay, you know, we're getting back. She was calling me to update my vital signs, and it was going to be an even longer wait. They had more critical patients in there. This is time sensitive, people. It's only going to take 5 minutes. In and out, please. So I told the little girl, I said, you know, this is what I need to have done. And I had told the little intake girl to begin with, this is what I'm here for. Got all my supplies right here. Here you go. Can you put it in and then we're gone. No, ma'am, a doctor has to do that. We'll go call him. Call him. So I was telling the little other triage nurse about it, and I said, you know, I'm in a time crunch. If it got, you know, it could have done closed up by now because it wasn't draining anymore. I had to take one of my poise pads and put across the front of my stomach so it would absorb, you know, my leakage, my hole. Like I said, if it's TMI too much, scroll forward, fast forward a little bit. Anywho, she's like, okay, let me call a doctor. We're going to see about getting you back. Great. We did not even go back. We were having to sit in the middle waiting room. In the ER, they got front waiting, middle waiting, and then way on down is the back waiting. The new people coming in were having to go to the back waiting area. That's how jammed it was. And no sooner than we got to the middle waiting where we had been sitting, we didn't even sit down good. ROTEN, and the security guard's like, hey, y'all, come here. And they called us on back. And so the doctor popped in immediately. What you need, baby? And I told him, I'm like, look, I got all you need right here. You do not have to leave this room for anything. Well, he stuck his head out, and I gave him all my stuff. He stuck his head out the door. I'm sorry, y'all. I got teeth issues. When did I not have a problem? Hot coffee. Anywho, I'm like, everything's in there. Here you go. Let's do this. Because it was really starting to hurt. I'm going to be getting our breakfast stuff while I'm running my yammers. Alright. We're going to do some brown and syrup that I got. And, whoa, hey y'all. Some hash browns that I got. They don't make the big pack of hash browns no more. What up with that? What? Because that's what I was wanting. Anywho, he sticks his head out the door and he's asking one of the nurses, hey, I need some alcohol wipes. You know, a stick of alcohol to rub on. And I'm like, baby, all that's in the indwelling kit that I brought. I said, it's got the iodine rubs and everything. Well, okay. She's got all her stuff. I'm like, I came prepared. Because last time y'all struggled. Something about 20 French, what, normal, I guess. Something. Any hoozles. Oh, now I gotta wash my pan. He was asking me, why do you have this? What happened? You know, da-da-da-da. Yeah, he's preparing the area and all that fun stuff. So, I gotta scrub my pan real quick. Man, that didn't get clean worth crap, did it? Does it show coming off now? Dawn power wash, y'all. Dawn power wash. Anywho, the sweet nurse had come in. He had a physician in training, I guess you would call her, with him. But then the nurse came in, and the nurse was more in tune to what needed to be done. He's like, he was trying to tell the doctor in training, you know, what was going on, and this is what you look for, and da-da-da-da-da. And, yeah. I'm working on making our breakfast while I'm talking. Anywho, he starts doing it, and the nurse is on this side of me, and the doctor's on this side of me, and he had to force it in. It had already gotten closed up some. And he said, if we would have waited, I'm like, I know, that's what I've been trying to tell people. I can't wait. He said, yeah, it's done closed up on you some. He said, and he was talking to the physician in training. He's like, just slow and steady pressure. He said, if we can get it in that way, great. If not, we're going to have to just do a normal, up my hoo-ha. catheter, and then she'll have to go back for another procedure. No! This is why y'all should have gotten to me before now. Anywho, I'm trying to think. I think I'm going to just do 2 links. Oh, serving size 3 links. Well, here you go. We're going to do 3 sausages. I got these brown and serve. The fully cooked Walmart brand, love those. All these have a taste to them. They're fully cooked sausage patties. That's a one Aldi thing I do not like. I'll go to Walmart just specifically to get already made sausage patties. Yeah. They're just so much better. Anywho, luckily he was able to kind of just keep prying and pushing, and finally I guess he kind of cleared the blocked area, so he shoved. Honey, I come up off that table and he shoved again, and I'm like, whoa, nope, you getting in the same spot the little girl did, and we're gonna have a problem. And even the nurse that was on this side, she was trying to inject saline. She's like, you got it too far, it won't balloon up. And I'm like, I know, I'm telling him this. So he backed off a little bit, and she still couldn't get it. And finally he backed off a little bit more, and I was like, oh, thank you, that's relief. And so she's like, yeah, now it's where it's supposed to be. I'm like, it's where it's supposed to be. I'm working on our breakfast, baby. I know I saw her walk by. Anywho, so we got in and out finally. So needless to say, supper did not get made because it's like 11:30 before we got back home. And I told him, I'm like, I am starving slapped to death because neither one of us had eaten since lunch. So we swung by Mickey D's. I was hoping we were going to get out of there in time that we could swing by Captain D's. That didn't happen. I've got my eye on, but it sure ain't getting hot. Don't tell me. I don't want to know. Anyhoozles. Everything was shut down. We went through the McDonald's drive-thru as they were closing. And they were so sweet. They're like, okay, we'll take y'all. And then they started shutting everything down, but they did give us our food. Awesome. But yeah, that was our night. And poor Kirby, she even got up this morning coming in there just to hugging and loving on me. My precious, precious child. I love her so much. And she loves her mama. She was worried about her mama. So, anywho, today's going to find us. I'm going to kind of take it easy today. I was told to doctor's orders, y'all, to take it easy because I am extremely sore. It's been bleeding, the whole 9 yards. Yeah, you don't want to know. And I actually cleaned my house yesterday. I even done a few little chores I hadn't done in months. I cleaned the glass storm door of the front door and the side door, inside and out. I know, who is this woman? There's my sweet girl. I'm working on our breakfast. It took me a while. I couldn't get my teeth glue out. It wouldn't come out of the tube. And I thought, man, I need one of Kirby's little keys supposed to be coming. I could get you one. Well, it was clogged up so bad I just had to chunk it. Oh. So, but now I need more tooth glue. That's my sweet girl.
Better now that you're home.
Right. I was telling you were worried about your mama.
Yes.
Yes. I love you, boo.
Love you.
So I think tonight for supper, I don't remember what I had down.
Don't hurt yourself.
I know, right? Go look at my planner on the dining room table at Thursday. It should be turned to the right page. I forgot on these little brown and serve, you're supposed to add just a smidge of water. Whoa, I ain't about to drop that. I've had the dropsies, like for real, I've had the dropsies. UAB went good. They want me to come in for a video imaging EEG and a sleep study, inpatient. So, they're supposed to be calling me with my appointment day and time and all that fun stuff. So hopefully that will give me some answers on my sleep situation, because I ain't sleeping. And I'm taking enough sedatives to sedate a horse.
Nope.
No.
And
So while my little sausages are doing, let's go. I know I wrote it down somewhere. Maybe I have a piece of paper stuck down in the thing. Okay. She didn't know to look right here. So I'm doing the no-peak beef tips and rice. And I got some beef tips the other day from Sam's. I want to say it was Sam's. We're fixed. Whoa, whoa, oh, 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 that was my toe, that was my toe, that was my toe. See, I told y'all clumsy as I'll get out. There's the bright freezer. It is doorknob graveyard dead. There's the bread we never got rid of. Kathy, I don't even know if it's still good for your chickens. We got to get up when we get together, and I'll bring it to you, but I don't know if it still got molded. I didn't feel too bad about having to leave the bread in there, because 99.9% of it was marked down. I always hit that marked down section of any grocery store I go to. We get the mark. Now, don't get scared, but here's the state of my chest freezer, because we had to shove everything from the upright into here. So, and the bread was left behind. Because we had to. Y'all, these are good. The grilling veggies that I gotten from Winn-Dixie. Alright, here's my stew meat. And I want to say it was from, evidently it was from Walmart. I thought it was from Sam's. Anywho, we're going to do beef tips and rice. I'm doing a new recipe. I'm not going to do them in my, I'm not going to do them in my slow cooker. I'm going to do them in, we've always had to have the buckets on top anyway, but especially now that it's crammed so full of air. We have to leave this fan on in here. It gets so daggone hot. And I'm thinking about covering this window because we've got the folded curtain, but it still lets heat in. It gets so flaming hot in here. One lady, she's in the UK, she was talking about she's covered her windows that get too much sunlight. She covers them in aluminum foil and duct tape. And she said it has drastically reduced the temp in the room by 20 to 30 degrees. So, heck yeah. Alright. So, and that no peak chicken you do in the oven. And seriously, you do not peek. You do not open it up. Once you seal it, put it in there. You seal it up real tight with aluminum foil. So I'm just going to let this thaw out. Yes, I'm one of those women that put it in the sink to thaw it out. My grandmother always did it. None of us ever died from botulism or whatever it causes. You cook that crap fully cooked, and you ain't gonna have no problem. I done talked so much, my lips are doing that dry thing. I need this more liquid. Oh. Teresa and Ricky. Thank y'all so much for the sweet sign. Your crazy's showing. You might want to tuck that back in. I had a t-shirt that said this, and it had the roosters on it, and I wore that thing slap out. So they sent me that. It was so sweet. Thank y'all so much, because that's one of my go-to sayings. Yep. Somebody told me I needed to get "Hey Hon" trademarked. That way I could make my own merch. I don't know how to go about doing that, but that would be cool. What is it some of FATMAN's people that he follows? Get your stickers, hats, t-shirts. So they would say, "Hey Hon." How cool it would be to have a voice chip in it. "Hey Hon." Oh. Yeah, I'm a little bit loose in the head, but I'm cute. Alright. But yeah, that nurse last night, when they asked about why I had the suprapubic, you know, I told them, you know, about me and COVID and being on the vent 57 days and all that fun stuff. Not fun stuff. She was like, "Lord have mercy. You were put through it." And I'm like, yeah, luckily I don't remember hardly anything while I was out. You know, I don't remember anything while I was out. I don't remember him dropping me off, just what he's told me. And in a way, that's a good thing. I guess if you're going to lose a memory, that's a good memory to lose, right? But then she was talking about she loved me in my pink. I had on a pink and white gingham ruffly shirt, light pink capri pants. I had my pink purse. I had pink florally shoes. Oh yeah, I was decked out. You would have thought I was Reese Witherspoon in Legally Blonde, girl. If only I had her figure and her hair. But anywho. And she said, "You look gorgeous. For everything you've been through, you look gorgeous." And I'm like, "Well, thank you." And I said, and she's like, "And you're doing so good. You're moving around." I'm like, "Girl, today's the first day that I've actually cleaned my house. Like, cleaned my house. I still didn't get kitchen floors done. But anywho, she's like, "Well, you can do whatever you want." And I said, "Oh, honey, you ought to be at my house on Tuesdays. Tiara Tuesday." She kind of looked at me and she's like, "What?" And I said, "On Tuesdays, if it's laundry day or I just have something, you know, a lot I got to do, you throw that tiara on, girl, and you wear it proud." She said, "Well, honey, everything you've been through, you've got a right to wear anything you want." I'm like, "See there, FATMAN, she agrees." So, I need to be brought by, I need to be brought by Tiara Tuesday. Maybe I should do a Tiara Thursday. The only thing I'm going to do today is sit my hiney in my chair and just take it easy because it sure does hurt. I did put a hash brown apiece. Uh-oh. It's done stuck. Lord. Lord, goodness, good. Okay, there we go. There. I don't know whether to do a swine hash brown apiece. It says 1 patty per serving. So I guess one of my eggs has a chip in it, so we're going to throw them away. Can dogs eat raw eggs? I mean, I just thought about it as, oh, hey. I just thought about it as I was throwing it away. I could have cracked it and split it between the two of them, or gave, you know, one of them that one and another one a okay one. And I'm doing normal eggs today because they need to be used. Normally I would grab my egg whites. I need to check the date on those too. I guess I could make a lot of my egg whites up and then cut them into squares. You can take and put them on a cookie sheet. Spray your cookie sheet. Put your raw eggs or your egg whites. Just pour them to where it covers the entire cookie sheet. Put them in the oven. Let them do. And then you can cut them into the squares. Just saying. Oh, I was supposed to be doing us some biscuits. So let me go get my locked biscuits out. Oh, yeah, see, that hurts even being that little bit. Oh, that hurt. And I've got my baby, my diaper rash cream on. You take and put that anywhere the tube has rubbed. So I've got that slathered on everywhere. Wound care people told me to do that in the home health. Okay, so 350 biscuits 1 inch apart on ungreased baking sheet, 13 to 16 minutes. It's been a hot minute. My other can of Wop biscuits that we did, yeah, or August 13th, you Wop them. You just knock the crap out of them. I used 4 monkey bread. Y'all, if you've never made monkey bread, like your family, just get a can of biscuits, Wop biscuits. These are the Walmart type of grands. Flaky jumbo biscuits. And it's like Walmart's version of grands. Anywho, you take and you kind of like tear them up, and technically you're supposed to make it in a ring pan, you know, the round a butt pan, that's what it's called, butt pan. And I didn't have a butt pan, so I just did ours in a casserole dish. They came out fine. Uh-oh, I'm burning. We're just going to put everything on one of these. Hey Google! I gotta get Google to hear me. Oh yeah, these are burning. I need to get Google to set me a timer. Alright, we're just going to kind of turn that down, let it cool off some before we do our eggs. I'm kind of give our biscuits a head start, which I forgot. Look at that. It is steaming. Did you see that? Woo! Hey Google, set timer 13 minutes.
13 minutes, starting now.
Somebody had made the comment, and I think I told y'all that before, but if I didn't, here it is. And if I did, you're hearing it again, okay? They were watching me on their TV, and they, you know, she didn't even think about it, and I never knew it could do that. Her phone picked up my voice going, "Hey Google, set timer." And her phone responded, "Setting timer for..." however many minutes I said. I'm like, oh my Lord, that would have freaked me out. Alright, so I'm just going to put the rest of these hash browns in a zippy bag. We love these things. Normally I do them in the air fryer. And they are so good. I'm going to have to get 2 little bags. But, yeah, we do them at lunch sometimes. If we, don't have regular fries, or we're tired of regular fries, or we don't have chips, or we're tired of chips, I will break out some hash browns and do them in the air fryer. Hash browns and corn dogs. Oh, and hash browns and chicken nuggets. You got it. So this will be enough for either 2 breakfasts or 2 lunches, because I got 2 little bags. Get them back in here. Oh, they're going to have to go down to where I got them from. Oh good, somebody put my Kaneka sausage back in the freezer. Okay. But yeah, tonight we're going to do the no peak beef tips and rice. They'll cook in the oven. I know it's too hot to be cooking in the oven, but it's a recipe I've been wanting to try on my Pinterest board. Yeah. Oh, and somebody wanted to know our link to Instagram, and I thought I had my link tree where it would show up on my YouTube page. Evidently, I need to go back and rethink how I did that, so it will do that. But you can find us on Instagram, FATMAN and BIGMOMMA, just all one word. Type in FATMAN and BIGMOMMA, and I think it should pop up for y'all. Alright, I'm going to be waiting on my biscuits, and I'll be back. Alright, here's baby girl. She's working on her eggs and biscuits. She's getting butter on a biscuit, and then she's going to do some jelly. Right, baby girl?
Yup.
Yeah. Here's going to be mine. I only eat like a few eggs, but everything else, yeah. She loves scrambled eggs, don't you, baby girl?
Yup.
Yep. And that's good for protein. And bless her heart, I've been kind of hit and miss with her for breakfast and lunch. So at least once a week I try. I don't always do it, but I try to make a form of hot breakfast. I don't always do it though, do I, baby girl?
Yeah.
I try.
Alright.
So we're going to eat brunch. We're going to eat brunch. It's now 11:01. So it's brunch. Okay, huns, I am back. It is now, I turned on my oven and it's on preheat, so it won't tell me the time. It's 3:20. It's 3:20. And I'm going to be making those no-peak beef tips tonight. And the recipe is from Stockpiling Moms. I'll leave a link down below. Surely I can remember this. But let's see, cook time 2.5 hours, total time 2 hours 40 minutes, because it takes 10 minutes to assemble it. Where else could you get something so simple? And it says serve with rice, mashed potatoes, or wide egg noodles. I think we're going to go with rice. I think that's going to be the plan. Alright, so it's super simple. Yeah, it says 2 pounds of beef tenderloin tips, stew meat, chuck roast, or chuck eye cubed. So I've got this stew meat, and like I said, I can't remember if I got it from Sam's or Walmart. I honestly don't remember. And it's 2.76 pounds. So a little less than 2.5. Whatever that many. 10 ounces. 10 ounces shy. No. No. Yeah. No. Not quite. No. I don't know how to figure that up. But anywho, I'm going to just go ahead and use the whole thing. Like I said, it's 2.76. So a little more than it called for, but we'll have leftovers, I'm just saying. Okay, and it can't get no simpler than this. You literally just throw your raw meat in there, and it's still kind of sort of frozen on the bottom. And that's going to be okay. I'm just going to kind of break it apart a little bit where I can. Yeah, it's still froze. It froze up. Alright, so we're just going to kind of do it like that. Awesome. So now I'm going to wash my hands. And we are going to mix this stuff up. Let me get like a bowl. And I'm trying to think of what else to fix to go with this. I'm going to do the rice. And then I need some form of vegetables. So, I don't know. Alright, the next thing is going to call for 3 actual ingredients and then a cup of water. So it's calling for brown gravy mix. And I've looked at so many recipes. One called for the au jus mix and the brown. This one just calls for the brown gravy. And then Lipton onion soup pack. I just got the Aldi brand, so much cheaper, and you honestly cannot tell the difference. So, dump that in there. And then cream of mushroom soup. This is almost my last can, y'all. I've got to make a stockpile purchase of these. It is unheard of to have a home with no cream of mushroom soup. And I'm just going to take a knife and I'm going to kind of smush around. Up. It sounded like, I don't know, sounded gross coming out, but you know how it goes. Alright, now, it just says stir, you know, mix, oh, and 1 cup of water. I almost forgot. 1 cup of water. And it just says mix in a bowl. So, we're just going to kind of mix it around. Kind of break up that powder of the gravy. Mix. Break up that cream of mushroom soup. See how I got powdery flakes? We don't want powdery flakes. We want to kind of blend that all in. Alright, now, I think that's going to be good. It's kind of all wet and mixed together. So, you're just going to take and pour it over your beef tips. Try to get some on all of it. Alright. I did that pretty good. Now, this is where the no peak part comes in. And remember, put your oven on 300. We don't want it any hotter. And we're going to cook it low and slow. So, it's going to be in there for 2.5 hours. Alright, we are really going to get this covered with some foil. Try to double up as much as we can. Oh, I should have taken some rolls out. Darn it. I wonder if I would have time to take them out now. I don't know how long they need to thaw. Alright, so, and you do not peek, do not open it for any reason whatsoever until your 2.5 hours are up. So, alright, and in the oven we're going to go. So, there we go. Hey Google, set timer 2.5 hours.
2 hours and 30 minutes. Starting now.
Thank you. Alright, so I'm going to get some dishes put in the dishwasher. Y'all come go with me. It's just more fun doing chores with somebody with you, right? So, we're just going to, pull the tube. Blessedly, we ain't pulled it out. And I'm still sore as all get out. Alright, so I'm just going to load that in. Trying to keep up with my dishes as I go along. Alright, now I'm going to get my trash in the garbage. So all this can go in the garbage. And, oh, we need to go think about what other kind of vegetable. I'm going to do rice to go with it. And, let's see. I think I'm going to save these ready rice things for when I do make stuffed bell peppers. Stuffed bell peppers. And that's going to hurry up and come, Al. Hurry up and come. Alright, so here's my big thing of rice. And I've got 2 more containers bigger than this down there. I got a 25-pound bag from Sam's for like, I know it was less than $10. $10 for a 25-pound bag of rice. You can't beat that with a stick. If nothing else, you're going to have some rice. I'm just saying. Might not be the healthiest thing in the world, but it sure will fill your belly. And it goes with so much stuff. I still have a Chinese meal I want to make. Alright, this only takes 20 minutes. I'm just going to set it over here near my stove. And, yeah, y'all. Watermelon soda. It's where it's at. I'm just saying. Because it'd be good. Little fizzy for my taste, but it's better than spritzy water. Who wants bubbly water? Not Mama. Not Big Mama. Alright, so let's think about what kind of veggie we'll go with. And I'm kind of tired of canned green beans, canned English peas. Oh my gosh. That's getting to my back now, y'all. Like for real. Ooh. Alright. Don't get scared now. We're going back in the begging. In the begging. Well, no, we do need to do some fish. Yes, we do. Boneless chicken. I got a hamburger helper done. Here is, y'all, if you've never not tried this Hawaiian style chicken from Aldi, oh my sweet stars and garters. Yes, ma'am, it says serving size 3. Heat and serve 3 minutes. We've had this before, but it was when Beck was still here, and I want to say Brian crashed our party. So I had 2 boxes, and I had to make both boxes. Where hopefully this time we'll just be able to get by with 1 box. Because they are kind of expensive. But, you know. See, I can't find any vegetable. I can't find my veggies. They're like buried underneath all this stuff. I could have an ice cream bar. Alright, let's see what we got down in here. Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts. Let's do Brussels sprouts. That sounds kind of good to go with it, doesn't it? And I think while I'm in here, Me and Carol Beth are going to have our little afternoon drink. Usually about 3:30, we have to have us a snack. I'm just saying. So, I'm just going to throw my yeast over there. To get yeast, go ahead and buy some yeast ahead of time. Have it in your stockpile. I'm turning y'all around. I'm trying anyway. Have yeast in your stockpile, and you can freeze it. Just leave it in the container it comes in. Your best buy really is from Sam's. You get the 2 1-pound packages for near about nothing. I mean, you're going to pay more than what you get that for a little bit jar at a normal grocery store. I'm just saying. Alright. So we're going to do Brussels sprouts to go with our beef tips and rice. I forgot to look for rolls. It's okay. I'll be alright. Alright, we're going to turn this light out. And I'm going to go just put these in the freezer in here. I wanted to go ahead and get it out while it was on my mind. Before I forget, and I can just stick it right there. I need to move some of that stuff to the the chest freezer, but I don't know where I would put it. Like for real. Alright, so let me take Carol Beth her ice cream, and I'm going to sit down and eat me an ice cream. Yeah, it's 3:30. We can have a snack. Hi, Carol Beth. Remember, don't peek at your beef tips. Hi, Carol Beth. You want ice cream? She's coming. I think she's coming. You want ice cream?
Yeah.
All right.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. A little sore, but I'm good.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to sit down and enjoy my ice pop. And we'll get back to cooking. Okay, I'm back in the kitchen. It is now 5. 5 after 5. 5 after 5. And y'all, if we had smell-o-vision, I would love to share, because it smells amazing in here. I'm trying to get water in a boiler. I'm going to make some tea. Need to go ahead and get that started. I still have like 25 minutes on my beef tips being done. I'm going to go ahead and make tea. And I'm going to go ahead and make up my rice and go ahead and get my Brussels sprouts done. And then I still need to pick out some form of a veggie for Carol Beth. I can't remember. I know she loves cooked broccoli. Loves cooked. She won't eat it raw. But she loves it cooked. And then I asked FATMAN, I'm like, does she like Brussels sprouts? It's like, I don't think so. So, I can never remember. Just blame it on the brain. You know, Prince song, blame it, I know, who sang Blame It on the Rain?
Milli Vanilli.
Okay, Milli Vanilli, and they were lip syncing it, they didn't really sing it. Do y'all remember that scandal? They got in trouble because they lip synced their career. Here we go. For scissors. Cut the little tags off of tea bags. Why do they leave little tags on there? I don't want paper in my tea. Anywho, instead of blame it on the rain, blame it on the brain. Alright, I'm going to turn my tea on. Let me get my boiler for my rice. actually bend down some. That hurts so bad. And I do not know what happened to the lid to my boiler. I need some new cookware like that. That kind, the kind I've got. Hey, it was Carolyn's. And no matter what you're cooking, these metal handles get hot. Or the lid. Hey, sweet girl. The lid gets hot, right?
Yeah. Well, we do for supper.
Beef tips, rice, Brussels sprouts, and that's what we were describing. You don't like Brussels sprouts, do you? Okay. Pick something green. I got green beans, got English peas. I don't know what else. Surprise me.
Peas.
Okie doke.
Get 1 can or 2.
Better go ahead and get 2.
We're down to 1 can.
I know it. I got stuck up on canned goods. Like bad. Done a fat man.
Right.
Alright, so let me get my rice going and I'll be back. Okay, time to do the true test. It has been 2.5 hours. So we are going to look at our beef tips. I just have taken them out of the oven. Still have not opened them. And remember, it was called No Peak Chicken, so I never even opened the oven door until they were done. So let's see what we got. And I'm probably opening the wrong way because that steam is getting me. Oh! Okay. Look at that. We need to stir some of that juices in. That means my rice is done. I've got our biscuits in there on broil. They're just leftover biscuits we had from breakfast. We did not eat, well, Carol Beth ate hers for lunch. I did not. So everybody's going to get like one little half a piece. Just to kind of get them used up. I don't want anything put back in the refrigerator. I want it to be used up. Alright. So we're going to try. Let me get a little piece. Alright. It felt very tender when I poked the fork into it. Alright, so we're going to stand y'all up here. Hold on. I know. I'm wobbly, I'm sorry. Alright, so here's the taste test. It is very hot. Oh, It's not tough. It's not chewy. That is just right. Oh my stars. So we got that. I've got gravy. And then we're doing the little, I got these from Aldi's, the very early English peas. They're like the sour English peas, but trust me, I did not pay the less sour price. I'll turn that off. There's our rice. I put extra butter in it. And some more pepper. Bo's mama always added extra butter and extra pepper to her rice while it was cooking. You added that pepper while it was cooking. And girl, let me tell you, that woman can make some rice. Yes, ma'am. We go over there and eat. I'd eat just rice. It's like, fill me up. Alright, so that's going to be our supper tonight. Oh, wait, let me show you our cribbit. Oh, pot holders. Now my biscuits haven't quite got the way I like them. They're working on it. So, I think I'm going to use my spider tool for my beef tips. Kind of trying to break some apart. Yeah, they're the perfect size. They're little, the beef tips. Yeah. And that gravy is thick, so that's going to be good on that rice. Yeah, buddy. And it had a good flavor. So, try it. Try No Peak Chicken from Stockpiling Mom. I'll have it linked down below. So, until next time, be good, be sweet. Don't start nothing, there won't be nothing. Share. Play nice with others. If you need bail money, Big Mama got you. And I will see y'all next time. Bye, Heinz.